Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about how to get rid of skinny fat. Should you gain or should you cut? So this can be very frustrating if you're in that position where you feel skinny, but you kind of feel fat as well. What do you do? So from personal experience, working with hundreds of clients, when I get people come to me that are in this position, they probably haven't weight trained for a while and they haven't got a lot of muscle, hence why they're skinny. The physique is probably skinny arms, skinny legs. You're probably carrying some body fat around the midsection. And this is going to be down to lack of muscle and poor diet. So you would think, get to the gym, start building some muscle, start cleaning up your diet. But should you focus on gaining or should you focus on cutting? This is the question that a lot of people want to know. Okay, yes, it's clear that you're not happy with your physique. So you would think, I want to gain more muscle. That's what I hear a lot of my potential clients, people reach out to me for help for, is I'm skinny fat, but I just need to put more muscle on. But if you're carrying too much body fat around the midsection, and you was to start a gaining phase, you're probably going to gain some more body fat around the midsection because we can't spot reduce, we can't dictate where we're going to gain body fat. It's just going to gain wherever it gains. So the important thing to understand is that if you haven't been weight training, you haven't been watching your diet, those are the two most important things to start to fix. Get in the gym, start lifting weights, and start making sure that you're eating enough protein. Because if you're not eating enough protein, you're not going to build muscle. You're not even going to retain any muscle. So when I see skinny fat people that haven't been training for a long time, might not have been training at all, and they might have been doing too much cardio. So if they've previously tried to cut weight, so for example, say that was 200 pounds, and they've been cutting weight, doing cardio and lowering their calories, they could have dropped 20, 30 pounds down to 170. And that's when they're in a position where they're skinny fat, where, I've dropped all this weight, but I'm still skinny fat. I'm skinny. I don't want to lose any more. So should I go back into a gaining phase? So first off, you probably wasn't doing weight training. If you're just doing cardio and reducing your calories, you're not going to get that muscle tone. You're not going to get that look that you want. So like I said, it's so important that we lift weights because we want the good look. If we want a good look, the muscle is what gives us the good look. Okay, so we've got to get in the gym and we've got to eat the right amount of protein, which generally a good rule of thumb is 1 gram per pound. So when you stick to the weight training, you stick to your protein, eat good quality foods, and then you're going to get a better outcome. But even though you're doing that, should you be having higher calories in a surplus where you're gaining, or should you be in a calorie deficit losing? Now, this is going to depend on your specific skinny fat. So for me personally, I can't just say you should start gaining or you should start cutting because I can't see what you look like. But more often than not, the people that come to me, I always put them on a cutting phase first. The reason I do that is because unless my way of doing things, unless you've got abs, unless you're lean, I would always cut some body fat first. Now, you're not necessarily going to get like skinnier arms or skinnier legs because the majority of the body fat is probably going to be around your midsection at that point because you've got that skinny fat look. So it's probably best to do a mini cut. Just get some body fat off to get you into a better position and then you can start gaining. But while you are cutting, you're going to be weight training. You're going to be eating the right amount of protein. So there's no reason why you can't be building muscle while you're doing that. So the take home for a skinny fat person that wants to cut or gain to get the physique that you want, because ultimately it's always going to be coming down to the way you look. make sure that you're weight training, make sure that you're eating good quality foods, make sure that you're hitting your protein intake, 1 gram per pound. Cut a little bit of body fat off first. It might only be 10, 15 pounds. And then you can start that gaining phase. If you are not skinny fat and you're already lean, then that is the time when you can go into that gaining phase. But skinny fat, get a little bit of body fat off first, and then you can go into that gaining phase. But it has to be done with weight training, good quality food, and hitting your protein intake. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions around this and you're not quite sure, just pop them below and I'll be able to answer them, because like I said, everyone is different. You know, I can't just put, if someone comes to me, they're going to be different to another person. Everyone is different in the way they look. So someone might just think they're skinny fat when actual fact, they're not. They're just a little bit overweight, need to get that body fat off. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like if you do like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.